Hey folks, this is Coach Corbin, and I'm here with Grandmaster Lenderman. We just finished a four-day camp here in Louisville. Launch Louisville, 816 East Broadway. It was a great 4-day camp. I know my young people thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time with the Grandmaster, and I hope the Grandmaster enjoyed his time with us.
Well, I didn't just enjoy it a little, but I enjoyed this whole process a lot. I really always like to see young players who are trying to get better at chess and hopefully future Grandmasters.
Great. Is this your first time in Louisville?
First time in Louisville ever.
Really? Great.
First time in Kentucky in general.
Okay.
That adds to my new state collection.
Okay.
Now I might have broken like close to 25 out of 50.
Wow. Now after this camp, where are you going?
I'm going to Detroit tonight.
After here, you're going to Detroit. What do you be doing in Detroit?
Yeah, in Detroit, I'm going to be doing a simul. Then I'm going to be playing some casual blitz with people who want to play me for a few hours on Saturday. And then I'm going to be visiting one of the chess clubs that I've already visited before, but I haven't been there since maybe 2017 or something like that.
Okay.
So I'm very happy to be back. Detroit has always treated me very well, so I'm looking forward to be back there.
Great, fantastic. And where's your home base right now?
I live in New York.
In New York?
New York City.
New York City? Okay,
Brooklyn.
All right. But you are a professional
chess player, professional chess coach.
Okay.
Yeah, so chess professional is the easiest way to put it.
Do a lot of traveling overseas?
Well, overseas I haven't traveled since the pandemic started. So my last overseas trip was 2019. But in general, I've been cutting down a little bit on my traveling ever since the pandemic. But
but before the pandemic, where were some of the countries you would go to?
I'll see Germany, Russia. I was born in Russia, but I came back to visit for a few tournaments. Netherlands, France, Azerbaijan, Georgia. Some countries in Latin America, Mexico, Canada, just to name a few. Qatar, so some exotic countries.
So at those places, you would be at cash prize tournaments?
Usually, yeah, it would be. I would typically play a cash tournament unless it would be the Olympiad or World Team Championship where I would be representing my team. Then we might get cash bonuses or something like that, but there's technically no prizes in the tournament. It's more about just prestigious to represent your country. But normally it would be a tournament with prizes.
Okay.
Or some appearance fee or something like that.
Now you play, you teach, coach. Do you also offer products, magazines, videos, or anything like that?
Well, I'm actually working on a Chessable course right now online, but I guess I'm still like far away from I only started working on it, so it'll probably only be released maybe at some point next year, I'm guessing, because it's going to be a lot of work. I've also done a lot of YouTube videos, which they're not on my channel, but I've done YouTube videos for US Chess School. They get on YouTube. The US Chess School is like one of the organization for the most talented kids. Masters, experts, and people like that, and also St. Louis Chess Club. So you can actually, if you search me on YouTube, search YouTube and then Lenderman, you can find a lot of either my past interviews or a bunch of my videos.
Okay. You have a Facebook page?
I have a Facebook page. Yeah.
Okay. So people now on your Facebook page, what do you usually post?
I don't post that much on Facebook, but occasionally I can post something. But I answer messages and I'm there relatively actively, but I don't post that much there. Right. But occasionally I could.
Right, okay. You're a chess professional now. At some point in your life, you said, hey, this is what I want to do on a full-time basis. Do you recall that light bulb moment when you said, this is it, I'm going to become a chess professional?
Well, that was when I was when I was an international master, and I started working with the coach, Georgi Kachashvili, who's a grandmaster, and he instilled a new way of thinking in my game it opened up so many new dimensions to the way I was thinking about chess that I realized, wow, I can become so much better now. I can become like maybe one of the world's top players someday. And that's when I started to really believe in myself. And parallel to that, I started getting great results as well. So I thought, okay, that makes sense for me to try to become a chess player. College, I can always come back to later. But if I don't use my younger years to try to become a chess professional, then I'll never find out how good I could have become. because it's much harder to improve as the older you become, the harder it is to improve. So I wanted to use my younger years to try to do my best.
So if you were to give some advice to a young person who might be thinking about becoming a chess professional, what are a couple of things you might say to him or her?
Yeah, well, you have to make sure you love the game, obviously, because it's a little bit of a risky field. I think one of the big indications that I wanted to go for chess profession is because I thought even if I can't make it to the world's elite, top 10 player in the world, I can still always coach chess. And I knew that coaching chess is something that I also genuinely enjoy, and it pays pretty well overall. So I thought that I have a safety net in coaching. But for people who don't like chess so much, and for people who don't really plan on coaching and doing other things, then it probably might be better to just try to go the other route, the academic route. But the thing is, in life, you have to try to find something that you truly enjoy, have a passion for.
Right.
It has to be something relatively practical in terms of for making money, but more importantly is to make sure you enjoy what you're doing. Because if you enjoy what you're doing, typically money will follow.
And I just wanted to say again, thank you so much for coming. And I also want to use this opportunity to thank Daro Mott for the key role he played in bringing you here. Launch Louisville Chess Club, the Kentucky Chess Ambassadors, and so many other people, and instrumental in bringing you here and taking care of you while you're here. Who are some of the grandmasters you've met?
Well, I've met tons. But I mean, of the top players, I mean, I've met most world champions. So I've met Magnus Carlsen several times in tournaments. I've met Garry Kasparov several times, former world champion. I've met Vladimir Kramnik. I've played Vishy Anand. So I've
played Vishy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I've met a lot of even world champions or former world champions, and I've played pretty much all of the top American players, except for Levan Aronin, who just transferred, and I'll play him in this year's U.S. Championship for the first time.
All right. Grandmaster, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me here.
You bet.